In 1819, Sir Robert Kerr Porter first points to the mysterious, enigmatic area in the northwest of Iran. "12 years later, Colonel Jimmy Waters Monteith visited the site. He was enchanted with the natural beauty of the region and mentioned a hill with a 100-meter deep ditch in the middle of it. Takht-e Sultan Soleyman, or King Solomon's Hill, the only known hollow hill in the world. Archaeological excavations around the hill suggest the settlement of Mana people, a civilization dating back to the 8th century BC. In 1838, Sir Henry Rawlinson spent a few days exploring the area and made note of an ancient ground some 3 kilometers from Soleyman's prison hill, where a temple of fire had been preserved. This is a picture of the plot known as Solomon's Throne. In the center of this ancient ground lies a mysterious lake whose depth remains unreached by man to this day. The lake is regarded by many as the Earth's throat, a chakra of remarkable energy on the planet. In 1937, leading the Iranian art and architectural research team of the American Institute of Architects, Arthur Upham Pope, created a comprehensive plan of this ancient establishment. During the years between 1951 and 1976, an Iranian-German team of archaeologists led by Rudolf Naumann uncovered a significant portion of these ancient ruins. Fire altar, where the eternal flame was kept, the temple of Anahita, reception and dining halls, corridors, secret passageways around the ancient grounds, and a mysterious, spectacular collection of rare clay seals from the Sassanid dynasty. Among these seals, one striking item confirms that this land was home to the highest, most sacred, and most important fire altar of the ancient world by the name of AZARGOSHNASP, which was the blaze of kings and warriors. The Persian studies scholar Professor Arthur Christensen speaks of the significance of the Temple of Fire by remarking that Sassanid coronations were performed there. At time of peril, Sassanid monarchs are reported to have pledged and offered substantial tributes of gold and treasure to this fire temple so that the ills and evils would soon pass. The legendary Takht-e throne was built in 618 AD by decree of Khosrau II Aperviz, the 25th Sassanid monarch. The first Byzantine historian Theophanes describes the wealth of this fire temple as beyond imagination. However, in 1624 AD, this rich, sacred, and glorious ground was sacked and pillaged in the heat of the Roman-Persian wars by the longtime enemy of the Persians, Heraclius. The devastation was so extensive that it marked the end of the last ancient Persian empire within less than a quarter of a century. What were the grounds of Solomon's throne like? What role did the AZARGOSHNASP play in the Sassanid Empire? Does the holy fire of the temple still blaze after centuries? This is a story of a secret fire.